Welcome back to Wild Media. You're watching one of our podcast episodes. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button and comment your favourite part down below, and I'll see you in the episode. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pizza Time. This is sort of first episode in a while after going on a hot streak, but we'll ignore that. We're back today with another new episode with a new guest. His name is, well, he goes by Drippos, but if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, my name is Joshua also. I'm a student at University of East Anglia, and I study computer science. Look, I threw that in there so quick.
Yeah, that's good. I've known Josh for 2 years now, something like that.
But about 2 years, yeah.
But we went to a Drake concert together last year, which was good fun.
Yeah.
We almost got into beef with some people because I wasn't sat in my seat, but
Wait, who's the people behind us, right?
No, people next to you, because I was sat in like this little gap that was in your seat.
Yeah.
And we almost
on the right, the two girls. Yeah.
They were like, "You got to go," and I was like, "Okay," and I just moved forward because there was an empty seat there. And then the people next to you got up and moved. Yeah. And so I was like, "All right," and they were like, "Yeah, come back up." And it was,
sick.
It was great. Josh, great guy. He's supporting the podcast from day one, so I thought it's time to bring him on.
Yeah.
I think he's secretly been waiting for the invite as well.
I have, man. I've been waiting for the invite because I've watched a few episodes even this week. I was even laughing at your episode with the FedEx speaker. I thought that guy was crazy. I was just so uncalled for. Yeah. I've been waiting, and it's finally here.
Woohoo! It's your time to shine, bro.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
So today's episode is sort of going to be sort of businessy based. Not like any Forex trading or anything like that. But Josh is, as I mentioned, he goes by Drippos and he runs his own business at UEA. And I don't know what else is going on with it, but I thought today we can delve deep into it for your fan base back at UEA and also around the world now, hopefully.
Yeah. One day.
Yeah. So first question I am going to ask you is, where did the idea of Drippos come from?
Where did the idea come from? I guess the idea came from I didn't really think about this question. Where did the idea come from? I guess it kind of just came from kind of just cooking already. I wasn't like a great cook at the time or anything like that. But I just had the idea. I was like, oh, this is not around. Oh, this would be cool to have. So I remember one day I just I think it was just one night. I remember just going on my phone. I was just typing in my notes, and I just started typing down like combinations of food that would be sick. I'd be like, "Ooh, that'd be nice." I'm like, "Ooh, that'd be nice." "Ooh, that'd be nice." And I wrote down like a whole list, and then at the end of it, I put Drippo's Kitchen, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then that was kind of it from there, and I kind of just built on it from there. So yeah.
Whenabouts did you start coming up with the idea of it? Because obviously, when I first heard about it, I think you were going. Well, I can't remember when I first heard about it, but I think you might have been going into your third year of university.
It started last March officially, so that is when the idea first came to me. So that's like the unofficial birth, like anniversary. Yeah. But the official anniversary, I feel like the official anniversary is kind of when I done my Instagram page, which would have been about like the 12th of September. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's coming up soon. A year's gone so quickly, it's crazy.
Yeah, it has, especially half a year in lockdown almost.
Literally.
It goes by so quick.
Very, very quickly. Yeah.
Cool. So next thing I have to ask you is, what made you decide to start? What made you decide to start the business?
What made me decide to start the business? I think I kind of it wasn't from. I don't know what made me start the business. I wouldn't say it was more in a sense to make money, but I just thought, oh, this would be cool. So I was like, okay, let me see. I just thought, let me give it a go. But between then, there was like so much doubt. I was like, okay, no, I'm not good at this. It's fine, I'm not good at it. No, do it. And then it's like, so it was a lot of back and forth. So it took a while for it even to come out. But then eventually, God willing, it really came out. So yeah.
I think especially in those probably first few months of planning, that was probably when like all the should I shouldn't I? That's like
Yeah,
always the first,
it
or
definitely
like
was. Yeah,
the
can I
like
remember I was like still studying at the time, and a lot of times it would just be on my mind all the time. I'm just like, I'm in the library. I'm meant to be studying for like coursework or whatever, and it's
yeah
just on my mind, and I'm just like, I want to like plan everything right now, but it's like, I know, let me
yeah
just be patient, wait till all my exams are done, or etc., and I
mm,
can move on to doing whatever. So yeah.
yeah. Do you think being at university and coming up with the ideas is do you think that was would you have I don't know how to describe it because it's
Mhm.
just like a question that's come off the head but you think
Mhm.
the timing of having it at university sort of helped because you had like friends around to like support or whatever, or do you think you would have rather done it like started it after uni?
Mm. Um, Yeah, I guess the perfect timing was always was a good timing, especially like you said, to have my friends around me and supporting me was great and amazing. Actually, there's so many people like I'll never forget the things that they've done for me. I'll never forget from the bottom of my heart. I love them.
Yeah,
Honestly, I love them. I thank them for all they've done for me. Even you. um, so yeah, no, it was good timing. Do I think that I would have rather started after uni? Um, I think after uni, I probably had different ambitions by then.
yeah,
So I think whilst it was still in my mind, it was good to let me try it. And if it failed, it failed. If it worked, it worked, and then we can move on, type of thing. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's fair enough.
Mm.
So when you were in your like planning stages, did you like have like any expectations for the business, or did you sort of like did you like set targets, or did you just sort of like go for it? I'm going to do this, and then I'll just see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. So I did set a few targets. I think I had like three in mind, especially for the year coming, for the year
Hmm.
that's just passed actually. I said I wanted to link up with three people, and if I could do that for across the whole year, then um then I would have achieved like my goal for the first year. Then I'd
Mm.
move on to like whatever was going. Sorry, move on to my next set of plans. Um, but so what's crazy about that to me was that I done that in like the first term of that. So the first term was like first term's 4 months or something like that. So yeah, I done that
Yeah,
in the first term, and I was shocked by myself. Um, so yeah, and then next term came, and I made new plans. So yeah,
yeah,
the goals that I set for the whole year were conquered literally within like the first term. So I was quite proud of that. But I kept humble because I was like, you need to build on this. Don't let it just fall. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. It's good to keep humble because like this, I don't think it did, but the second time could have just completely flopped, and then you'd be
It,
like, oh
yeah,
wow,
yeah, literally. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Corona did get in the way a little bit,
yeah.
just a little bit.
I think that's the
But
case with most businesses, small
yeah, so
businesses.
as I think that's why I'm at peace. Otherwise, if it just affected me solely, it would have been like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Did you do anything like at the start of? Because I can't remember how you like. I don't remember if you went straight back home when the
Mm.
lockdown started. But were you gonna do? Were you thinking about doing any like takeaway things?
Um, I didn't think about doing any takeaway thing because I know at the time I was still studying, and I knew that the next term was a very important term. So I was like, I need to focus and get my head down for that. But I did say, if the opportunity arises, then take a day or an afternoon and do something.
Yeah.
But I also knew that it kind of wouldn't because um, just because I didn't have the resources.
Yeah.
So like all the places I usually go to, they were closed and stuff like that. So I knew I didn't have the resources to do anything. So I was kind
Yeah.
of calm and content with just kind of posting tutorials and just posting pictures of like throwbacks and stuff like that. And people were like, making stuff with the tutorials that I was doing. So that I was happy just to reshare that and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of move on to my next targets essentially. So yeah.
Yeah, I really, especially in those first months, like I never actually got around to trying your recipes.
Yeah.
But seeing them on there, like how I was like, oh, this is some cool
Yeah.
content,
Yeah.
and it was a good. I thought it was a good, for especially for like the small business, like because at the minute it's still quite small, it's very
Yeah,
UEA
definitely.
based. But I thought
Definitely.
it was a good way of like reaching out as well
Yes.
to new
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. And which ones did you try? Which ones are you looking to
I was
try?
uh well, I was about to say like the chicken ones, but most of them were sort of chicken ones. But
Yeah,
the salt and pepper chicken, I
yeah,
was gonna try,
yeah. That was nice.
and then one of the fried chicken ones as well.
Oh yeah.
But I don't trust my cooking recipe, so I was
Oh.
like, I'm just gonna get some frozen ones. um,
No.
but no, they definitely look good. I remember like the first time I had El Drippos, I was like, oh, this is quality
Oh, sick,
food.
man. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
So I felt so blessed because you did your first takeaway night. I was like, I want some, but I
Yeah.
don't I don't think delivery to Bungie is going to be a good thing.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
but you were like, oh, just come and pick it up the next day from my house. I was
Mm.
like, yes,
Yeah, yeah,
I
no.
got it.
Always got to look out for the fam. Always got to look out for the fam. So,
Yeah. Oh, bless you. Amazing.
yeah.
So I guess you sort of already touched on this next question, but do you wish you had started the business earlier or later, or do you think that it was like the perfect timing?
Yeah, no, I do think it was not just in perfect timing, but in God's timing. So yeah, no, I was kind of just, yeah, I'm just kind of going with the flow, and it all just worked out thanks to God. Honestly,
Yeah.
I obviously because I've not done it in any other timing, can I say that this would have been better, this would have been better. So I just feel like where I am, where it started, and where it, like took it to now, I think that was fine, and I was content with what I was doing. So
Mm.
yeah.
Cool. This one is a bit of a different question, but have you encountered like any problems with having a business at uni or
Have
having
I
a business in general?
encountered any problems?
Or maybe like problems that you would say to someone thinking about starting a business to maybe like consider whilst you're planning.
Hmm. Think maybe at times time management. I could just have been a bit better with it. Um, yeah, I could have been better with my time management in terms of just like preparing the food and stuff like that. But I think in my mind, I always wanted everything to be fresh. So I just try and, I don't say leave things to the last minute, but
Yeah.
just kind of have a good balance, if that makes sense. So yeah, I guess time management was only I won't say it's a big problem. It was a small problem. It wasn't late by loads, unless somebody wants to come and tell me I was late. But yeah, no, I've not ever received a complaint from anybody saying, oh, you didn't turn up on time. People have had to bear with me at times, but there have been some disasters in the kitchen. Oh my gosh. Okay, no. So it's for the second takeaway I've done.
Yeah.
So there was meant to be fries with the order, and so I cut all the fries like the night before, done all the necessary preparation for it. So the day comes of it, so I'm going to fry. So like maybe around 12 p.m. I was like, okay, let me fry a batch now to make sure this is going to work later, so I can just do it and be calm with it. It worked, came out fine. It was crispy, everything how I wanted it. I was like, great, it's gonna be sick. Cool. Came time to now frying them. I remember I put the first batch in very, very hot oil, and it just they just sank to the bottom and stayed there.
Oh.
They didn't even fry, they didn't bubble at all. They just sank to the bottom and stayed there. And my face just like dropped. Then I went to go and get reinforcements. The same thing just happened. They just dropped to the bottom. They didn't move, and I was just like, "What am I gonna do?" I was having a heart attack because I had the people from Culture Kitchen. They were ready for the delivery. They're ready to like get them delivered, and they were just kind of like, I don't know. I just felt pressure at that time. It was, oh, I'll never forget that day. But like, that was probably not the worst one I've done so far because people said they still enjoyed the food. But like in terms of getting, that was a disaster essentially.
Yeah.
Again,
I could. He probably your facial expression probably dropped as low as the fries did in the pan.
Literally, like I was not impressed, and I didn't have time to be angry. I didn't have time to be upset. I didn't have time to go cry in the corner. I had to just be like, "What's next? Okay, like what can you do to resurrect this?" And managed to hook up a little something. So yeah.
Yeah, that's all right then. Good.
Yeah.
What was the like, meal for that? Because I can't remember that takeaway.
So
I don't
I
think I
think
had it.
for that meal would have been lemon pepper wings. Or I called it the lemon heaven. So it was meant to be lemon pepper wings, some mac and cheese, and not curly fries, lol, Cajun fries. So yeah, and those are Cajun fries that they missed out on, but they got substituted for other things, so that's cool.
That's not too bad. What was the substitute?
Depending on your dietary requirements, it differed. So I know there's oxtail on that menu too. So some people got oxtail and wings. To be honest, to have oxtail and wings, that's a bonus.
Yeah,
So
that's probably why
yeah,
it didn't go down badly then.
exactly. So yeah, that was kind of it. Or some people got more wings or more macaroni, depending on
Mm.
dietary requirements.
Yeah, that's not too bad. All right. So moving on slightly differently from problems, we'll brush those
Um,
problems away. We don't have to think about
yes,
them again.
yeah.
How did you get involved with the people at Illusion?
Mm. So my good friend from foundation year, we've been rocking since foundation year, lol. We obviously been knowing each other from foundation year, and we were also on ACS committee together. And I remember just supporting him from the jump, and I was glad to see that it was their 1 year anniversary. So they approached me actually, and we got together to just supply some wings for their 1 year anniversary. So yeah, at Illusion events from there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was good. What was it like doing up a like quite a big? Because from what I remember, I went to Illusion once ages ago.
Mm.
Um, I don't remember there being any free food afterwards, but I would have definitely stayed for it.
Yeah.
So what was it like doing something like that with such a
Yeah. So
big
that was
crowd,
yeah.
all a
So
bit
that was
probably
my
intoxicated?
so that was actually my first event, and it was scary. It was scary. I was more just nervous at how people would perceive the food. It was the first time, they heard about it maybe like a week or 2 weeks before, and now it's the first time, live and direct, they're gonna see me face to face. So I obviously had to make a good impression. Yeah, and they loved it. I mean, I don't think there's much you can do to upset drunk people with food. You know what I mean? So, but no, they loved it. I remember there's a video on their YouTube channel where people were giving reviews and stuff, and I would say it touched my heart. I don't want to be all soft and moist, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
that's
good to hear. It was good to hear the reviews, and yeah, some of them weren't drunk when they were saying it, so
that's an even bigger
that stands for
bonus.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's all
yeah.
right. Do you think obviously no one knows when club nights are going to come back ever
Mm,
in.
mm, mm, mm.
Do you think that's something you'd want to do like again?
Definitely. 2 years is coming up for them. So I mean, I'm not gonna force anything. I mean, so obviously, if it's in God's will and they want to do it, then if if it aligns, then yeah, we do it. If not, then we don't do it. But I'm certainly down to work with them again. It was great first
Mhm.
time. I'm sure it'll be great second time.
Well, keep an eye out, everyone. Maybe some El
Yes.
Driffo's illusion coming.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely make sure you get your tickets if I'm there.
Yeah, only if he's there though.
Only if he's there, even if
If
I'm not there.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
if you're like club nights, because illusion's more like Afro beats and rap
Mm,
and hip hop and all that. If you like
mm,
that
mm,
sort of
mm.
music, it's good fun.
Yeah,
Um, I remember when I went, everyone was like, "What are you doing here?"
yeah.
I think I saw you in the queue because you didn't go, but I think you were in the queue with some other people, like just talking to them, and I'm pretty sure I saw you, and you're like, "What are you doing here? You don't go to UEA."
Oh, was that the one that I catered at?
No, I don't think so.
The previous one.
Yeah, I went to one in February 2019.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yes, that was yeah, no, that was a really good one too, and I missed out. I didn't want to talk about that one. Let's move on. Let's
All right,
move on.
sorry,
I've told so many people about this story.
I won't bring back the memories then.
Oh my gosh.
Um, what would you say to someone that is either starting or thinking about starting a business, especially people at UEA or in university in general?
Hmm. What am I like? Top tip. I think you have to I guess plan it well. Um, think about if it will work, and ultimately pray on it. I'm gonna keep saying pray just because I'm a Christian. Like that's what I do.
Yeah.
Pray on it and await God's instruction, and also give it a try. Do you know what I mean? Just back yourself. That's what I would say.
Mm.
It's not easy to always back yourself. You think sometimes you'd be like, oh, I don't know. I just had a lot of doubts, and I remember, and I never really backed myself. And sometimes I still don't back myself, even though it may come across like that. But yeah, no, just back yourself and um, give it your all, and you'll be fine. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, and get your time management right.
Get your time management right too. Don't be like me, okay?
Right. So obviously, since the lockdown has started, you've sort of moved away more from the businessy thing, and you've started up what is now Drippo's blog. Why did you decide to start up the food blog?
So originally that blog was just literally for me to have fun. And it was kind of, I wouldn't say it's more of a selfish thing, but it was kind of just for me. I remember I put out a few posts. I was like, if you want to follow me now, follow me. This page is going to change because it used to be my Finsta. Finsta.
Oh yeah.
So I changed it to my blog page. And so when lockdown came, so even before lockdown came, maybe around like last year sometime, I had the idea that I wanted to go around at restaurants and like take pictures of what I was eating and stuff like that. So I wanted it to be a food blog of just food I was going around trying. But obviously lockdown came, everything was locked off. And yeah, obviously I didn't get a chance to. So I thought, okay, what can I do instead? I was like, okay, let me just try and make some recipes and stuff, and just share me eating with my friends and what and things I like to do with food. So yeah, that's where that went to, and people loved it, man. I know I got a lot of response from when I done the apple pie. I've tried to mimic the McDonald's apple pie because I had a really, really bad craving during lockdown. At the start of lockdown, I remember I had a really, really bad craving, and I managed to create the filling, just the pastry. I've done it first time, but I felt like there was more improvements, and then the second time I did want to talk about what happened. I did attempt a third time, but I wasn't recording at that time. But yeah, so yeah, no, that was mainly what it was for. So it's kind of a selfish thing, but it's kind of grown into this thing now. But I will keep doing like my own recipes, and I will mix it up with going out and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully people enjoy that too. So yeah.
Yeah, well, especially with the new government pay to eat out thing.
Monday to Wednesday, right?
Yeah, you're gonna.
Hey,
I can imagine you'll
I'm
be
gonna be
enjoying that.
out. I mean, when I'm back on social media, I'm gonna be every day taking pictures. Any restaurants you can recommend for me?
Um, the Are you gonna be in Norwich much?
I
Next year?
will. I mean, yes, I will be. Yeah. So
I
like, I'll be looking to explore Norwich loads.
There's a restaurant called Gonzo's which is pretty good. I
Yeah,
went
yeah,
there. I can't remember when. A couple months ago, like November time, something like that.
yeah.
Which is more than a couple months ago now. But I went there, and I don't know if I enjoyed the food more, but they had these two little puppies just waddling around.
Do you know, I've heard of them, but I never saw them when I went. Yeah,
Is Oh, they're so cute, and they love me. And I was like, one of them. I was sitting on like these sofas because
yeah.
they just had them available, and one of the dogs just jumped up and sat next to me for a while. I was like,
Aw,
yes, you are getting 5 stars.
aw.
But the
You have a
food,
dog, don't you?
yeah, I do. Well, technically we've got two. One
Okay,
is like the family dog, and then the
okay,
second one is my sister's and her boyfriend's dog.
okay.
Um, but the second dog, the one which is technically not mine,
Mm,
is very cute and
yeah.
he likes to bite a lot, but I do wind him up a lot, so I allow it. I'm one of those playful people. I'm like, let's fight, and then he's like, okay,
Yeah,
you asked for it, and I'm like, no.
yeah.
Yeah. So has having the blog, has that helped you like really like come up with new recipes? Because I know you probably cook quite a lot at home, but do you think it's like helped you come up with new stuff and also put
Um,
it out there, or do you think it's just like doing what you've done already and then just
yeah.
post it?
It's kind of a mix of both. So it'll kind of help me create new things. And it's also kind of helped me improve things that I've already done. And it has yeah, also helped me create new things, but as well as I wouldn't say it's made me help me create so many new things. But like it's satisfied a lot of cravings is what it's done. It's satisfied a hell of a lot of cravings is what it's done. Most of the stuff is just cravings. So like I saw chicken wings at work, and I was like, we're having chicken wings.
Yeah.
I saw lamb ribs, I was like, lamb ribs it is, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of cravings that was definitely satisfied and I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember at the start of lockdown, especially when McDonald's went off the rails. Well, not
Yeah,
off the rails, but when they shut down for the period of
completely. Yeah.
time, I really wanted the sausage McMuffins that they did in the mornings.
Yeah.
And I came up with, well, I saw online how to make them, so now I
Okay.
know how to make
Oh,
sausage
sick.
McMuffins
Nice.
because I used to work there as well. I knew the format
Yeah.
of, I know the, I don't know,
How they cook it and stuff like that.
sausage to muffin ratio and stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
this is a little insight into McDonald's. They don't really cook anything from fresh. It's all like frozen stuff that
Yeah,
comes in.
I kind of knew that. I've worked at, I won't say, but I've worked at other places, and
Yeah.
I'm aware. Yeah,
So nothing is really like, you don't know what is actually in, like how to make the sausages from
it
scratch
comes
when you're
made.
there.
Yeah,
So I knew how long to put it on the grill for and then take it
yeah,
off.
yeah.
But now I know actually how to make my own patty recipes. I'll happily send you the thing, then you can make some new
Please,
content or whatever.
please do, please
But
do. I'm
is
looking
good.
for the special sauce.
The Big Mac sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, I don't like sauce. So I can't tell you that. I'm
I
afraid.
really,
Yeah,
oh,
literally.
why
I don't
not?
know. Why not? Well, I don't know it, to be honest. I don't know the sauce, but why I don't really like sauces, I don't know. Maybe I'm white. Maybe I'm just super picky. Who knows?
Considered.
Yeah,
No,
but
fair enough.
I'll give you the sausage recipe, and then you will.
I'll take that.
And
I'll take
you
that.
gotta give credit. Gotta give credit.
I'll give. Oh, of course, course, course. At Wild Media.
Yeah, that's all right. So looking to the future, what
Mm-hmm.
can we expect from both El Drippo's kitchen and then
Mm-hmm.
also El Drippo's diaries, and also just you in general? What can we
Yeah.
expect?
Yeah, no. So from a Drippo's kitchen, what you can expect is what you'll see soon, but I won't say. Actually, when would this get released? Let me ask that
Uh, it depends when I edit it, but
first.
either this cut like next week or the week
Okay.
after.
Okay, cool. Um, Let me not give a time limit on it, but yeah, no, I'm just working on a few things, kind of getting ready for September too.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, that's all I kind of say for now. I won't give too
So we
much
can
away.
expect an announcement.
Uh, Something like that, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
You have to ask the head chef, and I'm just a social media guy.
Okay, cool.
From El Drippo's blogs, like I said, I'll definitely be want to go. I want to be going to restaurants. There's a restaurant in Norwich called Al Dente Pasta I want to go to, and there's one in London called Padella, and I meant to go to another Korean barbecue place with my friend Phoebe, who's on this podcast before. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going to those places, and just trying out new things in Norwich and London. So yeah, personally, what can you look forward from me? You can look. I don't know. What am I doing? Just going back to uni September, May.
Yeah.
I'm going back to uni September, May. Hopefully finish my driving soon. I'm almost done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Did you have to stop learning for a bit because of the lockdown?
Yeah, so I started just doing lessons with my dad's. We were doing lessons maybe since last December, but
Mhm.
it was kind of on and off because I wasn't at home as much. So it's only really when I went home. But obviously I've been home the last couple of weeks and we've been doing lessons quite consistently. So yeah, he says I'm getting better and he's happy for me to drive home and stuff like that. So
Oh,
yeah,
making moves.
yeah. So I think the next step is just for me to actually I'm not starting my theory, finish it. It's just so long.
Yeah, definitely.
So long.
Theory
But
was the
yeah,
worst part.
really. How many did you get first time or?
Yeah, I got it first time, but I put in the revision. So,
Fair enough.
but there's various apps out there that are literally
Yeah,
perfect, and they give you the way I did. I just did mock test after mock test. I didn't do any reading stuff because I
that's what a
didn't.
lot of people said.
I did most of my driving first, and then
Yeah,
when I was like, okay, I'm getting good. I know the road signs and stuff. I knew sort of the theory.
yeah.
But mock test after mock test is so much more easier than just reading.
Learning, yeah. Because I was reading it and I was just like, this just sounds like common sense. Like I already do this. It's like wear high vis, okay? Even though I
Yeah.
don't wear high vis when I'm cycling, I know I should be wearing one. I know I shouldn't be walking. It was a lot of common sense that I was just like, this is long. But yeah, no, definitely gonna take your advice and do the test and stuff. So yeah,
Mm.
there you go.
Cool. All right. We're gonna pause the podcast here for a little bit. We're gonna just chill for a bit, and then we'll come back to it.
Cool.
So yeah. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Just had our little break. Nice chill out. Hopefully you're enjoying this episode so far. Are you enjoying it, Josh?
Yeah, I am. Like I said, I've been waiting to get on here. Do you know what I just realized? We couldn't get pizza.
No, that's something I talked about in the last episode. Once everything's like back open and running back to usual, I'm gonna start meeting up with people and having the pizza, because I could have ordered a pizza to my house, and I could have ordered one to your house, and the timings just wouldn't line up, and it'd be very awkward. And when I did my Black Lives Matter podcast, like, I didn't want to buy 9 pizzas or whatever.
No.
The bank account is not. It's not allowing for that.
No, I remember. Do you know what would have been sick, actually? If next time, well, I don't know, I'm not saying if there's a next time I'm allowed to be on here, but if there was, we could make pizza. We could make pizza.
We could. Or we could eat some El Drippo's chicken or something.
All that too. But you're the host, so you decide.
Oh, fair enough. Well, either will be fun. I'm sure we'll make them both work.
Yeah.
All right, so the next part of this podcast, we're going to be doing, as usual, a fun little game to break up the podcast. This week we are doing a game of what has more, which is basically a higher or lower game. I've come up with some. Josh has come up with some. You only get a point if you get it right. Okay. So if I get all of yours right, I'll get 3 points. If you get all of mine right, you'll get 3 points. If it's equal, I've got a tiebreaker.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. Would you like to go first or second? Because you're the guest, you can choose.
I'll go second.
Go second?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like you might get this first one, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Which account has got more followers? El Drippo's Kitchen or El Drippo's Diaries?
El Drippo's Kitchen has more followers.
Oh, how did you know that?
Oh, I don't even know. It was just a guess there.
Yeah, it does. But maybe soon after this, it'll be equal.
Hope. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. I think I'd rather more than one than the other. But yeah. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's 1-0 to you, Josh.
Okay. Yay. Put some noise, like yeah.
Yeah, I'll put in some sound effects.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go. Which one cost more? This 20Q. I don't know if you can see this Q20.
Oh yeah.
Now that you can't see me, I'm back. Or this mouse.
Ooh. I don't know. I remember. Well, that's a HP mouse, so it's not just any like Amazon basic mouse.
Yeah.
So that could cost more, but then it is. What was that thing called again? The first one.
20Q. I don't know if you remember these. They're like asking 20 questions. Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty high tech for its time, so it could have cost a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for my gut instinct and go with the mouse.
Ding 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 ding. It was a mouse.
Yes. 1-1.
1-1.
Cool. All right. So my second question for you is: which football team has more FA Cup trophies? Is it my football team, West Bromwich Albion, or is it your football team, Liverpool FC?
Because
the FA Cup is a long, like, it started ages ago.
Yeah. I'm trying to think even like. I'm obviously gonna go with Liverpool. I was just trying to think if there's a possibility that West Brom have, and I just feel like I don't know. I feel like West Brom, he might shock me, but I'm gonna go with Liverpool. That's my team, man. Can I just say that the champions of England, the world, and Europe?
Well, we're runners up for the championship. I don't know what's more impressive, but yeah. Anyway, so West Brom has 5 FA Cups. Liverpool has 7. So 2 ones are you. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, Liverpool don't have as much, because I know they've got either equal or the most amount of trophies in England. So I thought it was going to be a landslide. I was like, because I knew we had like a couple, but I didn't realize we had 5. But I thought you'd have had more than 7.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah.
So that's 2-1 to Josh.
Okay, cool.
El Drippo Josh, that is, not me.
What costs more? What's in this box? Oh, hello. Can you see?
Not really. The virtual background isn't helping. Yeah, I can see it now.
Cool. That. Whatever's in this box. Hello.
Okay. What? I can't see it.
I'm trying to get myself in, and I'm just like.
Just blending in. If you're listening to this on
All my
YouTube,
holiday on the
video,
beach.
yeah. What is the box? Is it just a plain white box?
It's yeah. It's got another pair of shoes in it.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the white box. I think that might cost more.
Can I ask why?
I don't know. I feel like I've seen many things back in the day, like when I was growing up, as like you can have this nice looking box and whatever is in there, or you can have this bad looking box and have whatever in there. And then more often not, to teach you a lesson, the nicer stuff is in the bad box.
Bad box, yeah.
So I'm gonna go for the white box.
Well, we'll be back right after the break. Not joking.
Suspense sounds like some X Factor stuff.
Yeah, no, it is the white box. You're right.
Yes. What was in the white box?
I got recently.
Ooh. Are they Air Forces?
Yeah, my first ever pair. Can you imagine?
Oh, I don't have any.
Really?
No, I don't. I don't buy shoes anymore. Really. I can't remember the last time. I can't remember the last time I bought a pair of shoes.
Oh. I thought you were like a shoe kind of like geek. Like I thought you loved your shoes.
I like looking at them, but I don't like buying them.
Yeah, they're two different things. That actually, like that purchase I've been contemplating for maybe the last 6 months. So yeah, I don't buy things straight away. I just can't do it.
No.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Straight away is always the worst time to buy stuff.
Yeah, I always look for like a bargain or discount, and every time I try to apply my student discount, or like it doesn't apply to the products.
Oh.
So yeah,
that's the worst. Okay.
Yeah.
So the scores on the doors is 2-2. That's what I like to see. This is my third and potentially final question. Which costs more? A quarter chicken from Nando's in the Eat Out campaign, or a 125-gram bottle of Nando's medium sauce?
125 grams.
Yes, like a smallish one. A smallish bottle of Nando's medium sauce.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the quarter chicken.
Okay.
What flavor is it?
Just a generic, like you can. The flavor doesn't really affect the price, does it?
I know. I just wanted to know. Sorry.
Let's say medium as well. Just keep it consistent.
Medium.
So a quarter chicken in the Eat Out campaign costs £1.85. So between Monday and Wednesday in
a quarter
August,
chicken is what?
£1.85.
Let me hear that again.
Quarter chicken from Nando's is £1.85.
Wait, is there a document where they say like?
Yeah, it's all online.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, and then
Nando's.
The hot sauce. Let me just get the price up again. I've lost it. It was, well, the cheaper one was the chicken. So the quarter chicken with the medium hot sauce already on it cost cheaper than the bottle of hot sauce.
Oh. So wait, what was more expensive was the question, right?
Yeah, so you got it. Did you say the chicken was more expensive?
Yeah.
You got it wrong.
Oh, I should have changed my answer last minute, man.
Yeah, you should have. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm getting it up again now because I don't remember.
No, I trust you though.
No, 100. It cost from Tesco's a bottle of medium hot sauce is £2.
Okay. 125 milliliters. That's
no grams. I don't know if grams and milliliters are different, but
no, they are. They are. Wow. Okay.
So yeah,
fair enough.
If you're ever contemplating, should I get the Nando's straight away or should I make it from home? You might as well just
get it straight away.
Straight away. But that's only on a Monday to Wednesday.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna be like sold out.
Yeah, busy
in minutes, like crazy busy. Yeah, but yeah. Okay.
All right. So,
ready?
I am ready. If I get this, I win. I'm ready.
Cool. All right, cool. So, which two of these games has more playing time?
Ooh.
This. Oh, again? Now this virtual background is really letting me down.
Or is it FIFA? I saw it as a FIFA something.
FIFA 2004
Oh.
or FIFA 2006
So
on
by,
PlayStation
what do you
2.
mean by playing time?
So, like, which games has been played more out of the both of them?
Is that just for you, or is the whole world?
No. Just so yeah, personally for me,
Okay,
yeah.
personally. Oof. I think I'm gonna go for the 2006 one.
Okay. Why is that?
Because I know Liverpool, obviously, they had won the Champions League in 2005,
Mm-hmm.
and that FIFA was the one following that Champions League victory.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you'll be like, Liverpool, oh, I play them on FIFA all the time.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. You're right. It was definitely 2006. I keep going, but yeah,
Yeah.
2006.
Woo!
Damn. So I lost.
You lost. Do you want to do the tiebreaker just for a bit of fun?
Yeah. Might as well.
Okay. So, which is more, the entire population of Norwich, according to Google,
Mm-hmm.
or the amount of COVID-19 cases in America?
Um. One more time.
So, which is more, the entire population of Norwich? That's just everyone in Norwich.
Okay.
Ignore the whole coronavirus stuff there. It's just the population of Norwich.
Okay. Cool.
Or the amount of COVID-19 cases in America.
This shouldn't be difficult, but um. I'm gonna go with Norwich. It has to be Norwich. If it is right,
Yes, you are correct.
I was gonna say if the cases in America is more than a whole city of Norwich, then that country needs to be put on lockdown until
It wasn't by much, though, to be fair. It was only like, I think, 50,000.
50,000.
So there was, I'm getting it
Gosh,
up again now.
America in
But
a crisis, boy.
yeah, don't go to America anytime soon. But
I
I'm pretty
mean,
sure in America it was around 150,000, and then
that's what I thought.
Norwich was around 180 or 190,000 people.
Oh wow, so they're catching up.
They're catching up.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh well, yeah. Well, that was the game section all done and dusted.
Yeah.
I won, but you got the tiebreaker, so
Yeah.
you would have won if you did.
Yeah.
But as a West Brom fan, I can't say I can beat you very often. So
I'll let you
take
take this one. I'll let you take this one.
Cool. So
wait, this is a bit off topic, but are West Brom back? They're back in
we're
the Prem,
back in
right?
the Prem.
Okay, wow.
We'll be beating you home and away next season.
Wow. You guys heard it first. I'm not going to say anything.
I'm
not going to say anything.
I'm going to put a bet on Sky Bet or whatever saying that West Brom will beat Liverpool at Anfield and we'll be the only team other than Atletico to actually win at Anfield in like the past 3 years, just for fun.
Oh, it's a lot of confidence there.
Oh, yeah, that's probably like I don't know. I definitely don't have that much confidence in West Brom. We'll go down probably. It'll be fun.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, cool. So if you're a follower of the Instagram page wilde.media, you would have seen that we put a post out the other day, or whenever it was now, asking for questions for Josh. So we're going to spend the next couple of minutes or however long answering those questions.
Cool.
So are you ready for your first question?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I just need to get up.
I'm anxious and nervous.
So the first question is, what makes you so drippy?
What makes me so drippy? What makes you so drippy? I don't know. Just originality. My originality, I guess.
That is
my
good.
originality makes me drippy, yeah.
That is very good. And
yeah.
Whenever that's a dress-up event, you always come through as well with a drip.
Don't gas me.
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah. You do too. I remember you came to the Drake concert. I was like, cool. And I remember I saw you at Proclaimers and you were wearing the socks you bought from the concert. I said, wow, I should have got some. Like, he actually made me think about I should have got some.
Those socks are only like £5 as well.
Yeah.
For like Drake socks, I was like, I'm getting these.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's memorabilia at the end of the day. So it's like, yeah, why
Mm.
not?
Yeah, it's definitely cheaper than getting a Drake hoodie. They were like
Honestly,
close to £100 or so. I was
the
like,
extortionate. Even a t-shirt, I was like, sorry, no.
yeah. I stretched the budget for a t-shirt just for memories,
Yeah, fair enough.
but those socks were a good buy.
Yeah, they were nice. They were really good.
Mm. So the next question is, why did you call your business El Drippos?
So I just combined two of my favorite things. So I combined. I combined like drip as in clothing,
Hmm.
as like that's a well-known slang term. So I combined that, and I just thought of when you like have like a big fat juicy burger and like you bite into it and the drip just like falls and like runs down your cheek. So I
Mm.
combined that experience because you know how good that burger is with how good you dress together to make El Dripper's Kitchen. That's what I've done. Yeah.
That's a good answer. I didn't know that, but
Really?
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Mm. Cool. So the next question we've got is, have you learned any new dishes during lockdown?
Have I learned any new dishes during lockdown? Kind of. So I went. So as I knew I was leaving my house, I kind of started this series on my El Dripper's Diaries, my blog. Which so what was it called? It's called not in the house. It's called it'll come to me. It'll come to me. It's not in the house. It's called in the pantry. So in the pantry is just like whatever's in your cupboard and like you just throw things together type of thing to try
Hmm.
and make a meal. So yeah, that's what I created some new meals. What is something that I created? I the lamb ribs I had made before, but I didn't have all the ingredients. So I kind of it had a different flavor. So yeah, that was something new. Also what was new the baguette. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today. The I made some French toast for for the first time in a while. I had this recipe saved from like 2017 on my Instagram, and I finally done it. So yeah, done some French toast, and that was good and sweet. Yeah,
Cool. Uh, that's good. Oh, the
yeah,
French toast. I enjoy French toast. It's good.
yeah. That was my first time having it, so I don't actually know how mine compares to others.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know it was very sweet. Very,
Yeah,
very
that's what
sweet.
it's meant to be.
Yeah,
I enjoy.
exactly. So yeah.
Cool. Next question we've got is, how has lockdown been for you?
Lockdown's been interesting. I think at first I wasn't affected much because I was still going to work like my normal hours and stuff like that, and I knew that I still had to revise. So I knew lockdown didn't really change much for me. It just meant yeah, I can't really leave my house, and I understood why. Unlike some people. So yeah,
Yeah.
no. It's been all right. And then coming home, still being in lockdown, it's been interesting. Whereas before, like I was at uni and had a bit more freedom. Now that I don't have the freedom here, is that I don't really make the meals in this house like my mum does. Like anytime, even if I was to try and help her in the kitchen, she's so like self-sufficient. She just wants to do it herself. She don't really like helping in the kitchen. She's like, oh no, 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 I do it, do it. So, yeah, no, there's not really been much freedom in the kitchen, but I've got in there a few times. So yeah, no, it's been all right all in all. It's been great spending time with my family. I've not seen them for like half. I haven't seen my mum since last November. Hadn't seen my mum since last November because she was in Ghana. She literally just came down just before lockdown. So wow, she was lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's been cool, interesting. Am I ready to go out? I don't know yet. I've been out, but I don't know.
Are
Like,
you in London at the minute?
yes, so I'm in London at the moment. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
so, yeah.
Yeah, I've not been like out into like pubs or anything. I've been for lunch with Hannah a couple of times and
Okay,
like
yeah.
close areas, but yesterday was like probably the first time I sort of did something with friends. Like we got some disposable barbecues and then we met up in like
Yeah,
a
sick.
field.
Yeah,
And
that's
we
nice.
had like a mini, like a very tiny festival, but we
Yeah,
were just cooking food and listening to music really.
no, that's sick.
But
That's something I want to do, but I don't
yeah,
know.
it's
I don't know
good.
how other people are feeling because some people have like mixed rules. Some people are hugging, some people are not hugging, some people are going out. It's just so confusing right now. So I'm just like, ugh,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. A lot of people have passed the caring stage now.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm still taking all the major precautions, but I thought if I'm going to be out in a field, it's not really going to affect me too much.
yeah, yeah.
I,
It's like,
but
go on.
yeah, I was just going to say, it's a bit different being out in the field than being in like a house with everyone.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
at least the air is always fresh in the field.
Exactly. Did you feel confined at the start? Like, did you feel like you couldn't, did you feel like, yeah, did you just feel confined?
No, I know. I just thought I can't be bothered to go out anyway. Especially at the start of lockdown, I was like, I don't want to do anything. I'm just gonna chill.
Yeah,
And I was hitting the FIFA on the regular, so
yeah,
I took up my time.
yeah, fair enough.
But now I'm like, oh, okay, it's time to get back outside,
Yeah,
but sensibly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Were you doing any TikToks as well?
No, well, I did. I saw one filter. I was like, oh, I'm gonna download it, do something
Yeah,
funny with this filter, and then I'm gonna delete it. And that's exactly
yeah,
what I did. But
yeah.
I TikTok, and I don't like it.
No, it's annoying.
I see all the best ones on Instagram anyway, so I don't need to have the app.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Exactly that. Yeah.
So, and I do a sly judge anyone who uses it on the regular. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. One of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fine. If people enjoy it, do it.
Mm.
Are you on TikTok?
It's gonna be some. So I am on TikTok, yeah. But I'm not on TikTok to dance on TikTok. I started doing a few tutorials on TikTok, so that's what I used it for. But I did, when it was like late night, I did do one or two because there was one I wanted to do from early and I didn't get a chance to, and I was just kind of jealous. And I've been practicing in my room, and I finally got a chance to do it with the crowd. I was like, yay! So yeah.
That crowd filter is the best one.
It is the best one. It really is. Oh, it's sick. Yeah.
Cool. So this is the last question that we've got from the public or the fans.
Mhm.
How do you manage uni and your business?
To be honest, the real answer is I'm still figuring it out. Things change a lot, especially at uni and coursework. Yeah, when coursework hits, Jesus, Jesus, take the wheel. That has kind of made me it. But yeah, no, I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't really have like a defined answer, but I just try and I remember priorities. Priorities. I like try and prioritize things and be like, okay, I need to do this, then I need to do this type of thing. But I don't really have like a I kind of, because things change. It's hard to kind of be like, okay, I'm going to do this. This is how this works. If that makes sense. So yeah, things change a lot. I've found. So yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Well, that sort of comes to the end of this episode. We'll have to do another one sometime soon, maybe.
Yay!
Is there anything that you sort of want to plug before we go? Obviously, we've talked about El Drippo's Kitchen and El Drippo's Diary, so be sure to follow those on Instagram. Is there anything else that you want to talk about or
no, just keep an eye on our Instagram page, especially our Instagram page. That's my main point of contact. Focus on that, and yeah, you'll keep up to date with that. There'll be some stuff out really soon for you guys. So yeah, thank you for everyone who supported me so far, and thanks for listening to this podcast. And thanks to you. I've been waiting to come on here for time, and I've finally done it. Tick.
Yeah, it's one goal for the year.
One goal for the year, definitely. So yeah.
Well, yeah, as Josh said, thank you very much for listening to this podcast episode. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do whatever you need to do to support it. We've got t-shirts out for sale, so if you want to buy one, support it financially. That would mean a lot. But if not, don't worry. All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.